La 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 la. Wow, man. Things got a little spicy at Edmonton tonight, did they not? Welcome back to It's About Hockey. I'm Mason, and tonight we're going to break down a little bit in depth of this Edmonton Oilers and Vancouver Canucks game, game 3 in the Western Conference second round. Yes, like I said, welcome back to the channel. Man, I'm going to try to do this as best I can, as quick as I can, because this game was a good one. They've all been good. It was just today was a lot more physical. The home team, there's some questions. There's some questions that remain about goaltending. It's just, for me, I told you guys in the very beginning when we started these playoffs, that was my big Achilles heel for the Edmonton Oilers. And today, it seemed like that was the trend has not been broken. It is still goaltending for you guys. And it's kind of also finding scoring other than the first line. I don't know, man. Like I said, we're going to talk about it. We're going to go over some of the stats, some of the highlights. I'm not going to go super deep into it like I did last night for the Stars game. But let's jump into it, shall we? Arturs Silovs makes career high 42 saves. Canucks edge Oilers in game 3. Give it up for your boy Silovs. Give it up. Dude was playing out of his mind for a while. Even though the score says it's 4-3, he was making big saves. The post was helping as well. Let's not deny that. This could have been a very different game had the bounces gone either way for either team. There was a lot of posts in this game, so it could have been a different score. But, that is the past, and we're talking about the present. So, looking at the stats for the tonight's game, Silovs, like I said, making 43 saves or 42 saves. How many saves did he make? 42. 45 shots on net. And Vancouver only 18. I mean, I think like majority of that was Brock Boeser throwing it down tonight. Shout out to Brock Boeser, little American. Gotta represent for the States down here. Doing his thing, man. Almost second hat trick of these playoffs. They changed. Was it his first goal? Yeah, they changed his first goal. Elias Lindholm got that one on like a smidgen of a tip. Who cares? Whatever. I'm pretty sure he doesn't care. But Brock Boeser doing his damn thing. Looking at the stats, like I said, 18 shots. Crazy to think that they won this game off of 18 shots. But that has kind of been a theme for these playoffs. A lot of these teams, the shots they're putting on net, they're going in the net. And it's like you don't have to put up a crazy amount of them as long as the shots that you shoot count. And if you're shooting against Stuart Skinner, chances are they're going to go in. So sorry, Edmonton fans, but that's just how it's been for you guys. And you guys know this. I'm sure the biggest critic of Stuart Skinner is your own fans. So it is what it is. Face-offs, Canucks took that one tonight. Looks like by 15, almost 15%. Power play. Okay, so I'm going to talk about the power play really quick. I know in all my other videos, I've talked about the Edmonton Oilers and the expectations for the power play to be good. They played against the Kings in the first round. The last video I talked about this series, Connor McDavid just being a presence on the ice has helped. So I didn't want to put too much stock into their power play. But tonight was different. Tonight was like, okay, it clicked for me. And I was like, I can put my stamp on it. It's valid. It is a good power play. You don't need me to tell you that. It's just my mind has shifted to that, to giving the validation that, yes, it is a good power play. So kudos to you guys. It helped a little bit tonight. You guys got how many goals? 2 goals on the power play. Yeah, 2 for 4. Still, you can't rely on that because sooner or later, Vancouver is going to stop taking penalties. I mean, it's bound to happen, but really tighten up their game and stop taking penalties. That power play might be useless. So, again, moving on. Hits. Surprising, Vancouver came out throwing the body around tonight. I think that was, again, part of their game plan was to come out hitting. For one, to take the crowd out of it, at least, slow down the Oilers because I kind of felt like the Oilers were going to come out flying. Who wouldn't, given the series is 1-1 what Zadorov said in the media. I'm pretty sure Edmonton Oilers fans want to get, or Edmonton Oilers players want to get their fans going. So coming out flying and doing all the things that I wanted them to do, that I wanted the Colorado Avalanche to do, that they didn't. The game plan for me for Vancouver was to shut that down. So taking the body, throwing it around as much as you can, taking out their key players, it has an effect. So they took out, like I said, they out hit them by 20 hits, block shots. I've talked about it. You know what I'm saying about it. Got to do it if you want to win. They obviously did it. Silovs doesn't have to face as many shots if people are blocking shots. He still faced 45. So, imagine if these 23 got on net. This would have been a different game. Giveaways, Oilers, yeah, they gave up too many tonight. Takeaways, not even going to worry about that one. But yeah, like I said, talking about the game in a whole, Brock Boeser doing the damn thing. Connor McDavid, still Connor McDavid. Nothing you take away from that guy. This game in general was a well-fought game. This game could have easily went the Edmonton Oilers' way. And, there's people out there who are going to complain about the refs. Every team does it. I do it about my own damn team. When my team's playing, when they're actually good, when they're playing in the playoffs, I complain about the refs. There's things that are just going to happen. You're just going to have to suck it up and deal with it. There's nothing that we could do that's going to change the outcome of what they're saying. We can complain, bitch, all we want. Nothing's going to happen. If that's your fallback excuse for saying, oh, we should have had an extra 5-10 minutes, penalty minutes, tough luck, man. It's the game, and you can't go back to that. It's a weak excuse. Just leave it alone. Referees are going to call the game. Never in the history of the NHL has a fan bitching about a call changed the call. No coach has ever got a call changed by bitching. It just doesn't happen. So deal with it. Big hits tonight. Like I said, big hits. Before we get to the hits, I want to talk about Boeser. Let's go over his stats really quick. 9 games, 7 goals, 4 assists, 11 points. I did notice, I was looking at the stats though. I wanted to see how he's performed shot-wise and shift-wise, and just kind of see how his overall performance has been against Edmonton Oilers. First 2 games, I actually didn't even notice. He registered 2 shots on net. This game, he got 4. Arturs Brock Boeser, you almost got a hat trick. Shoot the puck, bro. Keep doing the damn thing. I'm pretty sure that's all the boys in the locker room tell him. Keep shooting that puck because they're gonna go in. And if you're playing against Stuart Skinner, maybe even Picard, and maybe even Campbell, they're bound to find the back of the net. So keep shooting that puck. Edmonton's goaltending is their Achilles heel. Your best player has to be your best player. So shoot the puck. Even though he's not I'd say he's top 3 for sure. But Quinn Hughes is back there too. So, keep firing the puck, man. Like I said, big hits. Let's talk about some hits really quick. Or let's talk about some hits and some controversy because it was a good one tonight. A little different tonight. A little different, right? Let's go to the old YouTube machine. This one, I love this one. It's going to be a little laggy because my computer's not as fast as I want it to be at the moment. But Evander Kane getting dumped on the bench by Zadorov, all-time classic. All-time classic. Let's take a look at it. Here we go. Real time. Hits coming. Boom. Dumped him on the bench. I freaking loved it. I'm going to zoom. I'm going to fast forward a little bit so we can see it. Bear with me. Let's see if we get it again. I love it. I love it. I know Zadorov took a penalty on this, but man, talk about sending a message. Keep doing your thing. Keep doing it. I love, I just kind of love like Evander's reaction to this whole thing. Like Evander's the one player that I would think has a huge ego with this, or has an ego problem with this hit. You don't want to be the guy getting dumped on the bench, especially one who runs their mouth a lot. So yeah, I love it. Like, yeah, what was that? What was that? Dude, come on, just deal with it, bro. You got dumped on the bench. If you were in the opposite position, if you were dumping him on the bench, you would be doing the same thing. Like, come on, let's stop bullshitting each other. All right. That was classic. Vancouver fans, if you love that, smash that like button. Do me a solid, hit that button, drop me a comment on that because I loved it. I want to see more of that. I wish we could get more of that. We'll see. I don't know. I think the series is really starting to ramp up, and it definitely ramped up. It's going to ramp up after this. If you know what I'm talking about, end of the game, Connor McDavid getting a little spicy himself. Who did he slap? Was it Susie? Yeah, I think it's Susie back here. Let's go back a little bit. Just a little bit. End of the game. At this point, it's 4-3. You know, getting close. They had their last second rush, like the last 15 seconds, they had their rush. Obviously, they didn't get it. Silovs coming up big again towards the end of the game, but Connor McDavid and Susie going out behind the net. Here we go. Two players again. Sorry if it's laggy, but there. Connor McDavid with the slash. Let's go again. I love Susie's face right here. Look at that. Dude is clowning right now. And obviously it didn't hurt him. You know, he slashed him on the glove and the pants. I mean, come on. I get it. It's Connor McDavid. He's not a fighter. He has had his moments, but, you know, it's not going to affect him. He won the game. Or they won the game. But what happens is after that, you're going to slash my boy. I'm going to come up behind you. I'm going to let you know I'm here. Zadorov again. A little cross check. Look at, oh my God. I didn't even notice it now that I slow mo. You can see the cross check coming in as this cross check is happening. It's just like Connor McDavid. Oh my God. Okay, let's just play it really quick because it looks brutal. Let's go in slow motion, shall we? So that way we can see it. Oh. Bro, I mean, come on. I know that wasn't intentional because I'm pretty sure that cross-check in the back threw things off for Susie. But you just crippled the star of the league. You full on gave that boy the accordion legs. Like, it went whoop. It's unfortunate. Like Connor McDavid, he kind of got up. I think he was kind of fine from that. But I got to imagine he's probably going to be a little sore off of that one tomorrow. But will Susie get a call? He didn't get penalized on this. Will the league discipline him, suspend him a game for this? Because it did hit him in the face. I don't think that was the intention to hit him in the face. Zadorov coming from behind him just kind of crippled him. And that's where he kind of landed. He kind of landed on his face, kind of landed on Susie's stick. As dumb as that sounds, that's kind of what happened. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know what let me know. What do you think? If you're an Edmonton Oilers fan, this is your chance to let me know. Give me your expertise. How many games is it? And how big's the fine or whatever? Let me know. How do you think the team's going to respond to this? Because it was pretty brutal. All right, big questions coming out of this game. Who's going to start next game in net for the Edmonton Oilers? There was talks about maybe they switch it up. Maybe they go to Picard. Who knows? I kind of have a feeling that I think they should go with Picard because if you're going to switch your goalie for that's game 5, let's say Vancouver wins the next game, do you want to put Stuart Skinner in net on the road? Or vice versa, would you rather have Stuart Skinner play next game and then start Picard on the road? It's really not a win-win situation at all, but I'm like, the goaltender that has the most experience in this situation is Stuart Skinner, so it's kind of pick your poison at this point. I don't think it's a good decision either way, but a decision has to be made. So I don't know. If I had to put my heart and soul in this, I would think Picard's going to go next game. Oilers need something different. They need to shake it up. They need to have something. They need to have something to rally behind, something to play better. They also need to stop playing this top line of Draisaitl, McDavid, and Hyman. They need to break that thing up, man. Like they have run into that problem in the past where their top line is all the goal scoring they have. They haven't gotten much of anything else from anyone else. Still waiting for Evander Kane to show up. Nugent Hopkins, if he ever decides to score anything else other than the power play goal, full goal. I mean, we can go down the list, but there needs to be more goal scoring from these Edmonton Oilers. And I think if whoever is in net for the Oilers, that, again, that's their Achilles heel for Vancouver. They just have to keep doing what they're doing. Like, I don't think they have to change much. Maybe stay out of the penalty box so they don't have to give you guys the power play opportunities. But I don't know. Oilers, they really need to break up these lines a little bit, and they need to get goaltending. And they need to rally around. Other than the losses that they have already, they're down in the series 2-1 now, but they need to have something in that locker room to rally around. I'm sure there's probably something that we don't know. I'm pretty sure if it's a goaltending thing, they can play better in front of their goaltender because they don't want their starting goaltender to, that's your boy. You don't want to leave him out to dry. So I would imagine they would play better for their backup goaltender and get back on track. If they do, they tie the series up 2-2. They go back to Vancouver, and then they have home ice again. So it could be either way, but my gut tells me they're going to go with Picard. Anyways, if you guys like this video, please consider hitting that like button. Please consider hitting that subscribe button. If you're new to my channel, I'm giving away a jersey right up here. It's a Adidas Oilers jersey. It's pretty much damn brand new. I'm giving away. Just go leave me a comment on said video up on here. And that's all you have to do to enter to win. But like I said, if you enjoyed this video, please do me a favor, hit that like button. Vancouver Canucks fans, you guys did the damn thing. Congratulations. I will see you guys for game 4.